caregivers and those who take care of young people, there's some reasons why we should read to our children. It says when we read to our children, it builds a stronger relationship between child and parent. It says that when we read to our children, it fosters academic excellence. When we read to our children, it supports basic speech skills, basic understanding of how to read a book. It fosters better communication when we read to our children. It is suggested that we should read at least 20 minutes a day to our children so that they grow up and have these basic things of life, and it comes from reading. When we read to our children, we give them a mastery of language, and it helps them to think in a logical sense. It broadens their horizons. You may not have the funds to take them all over the world, but when you put a book in front of them, you allow them to go somewhere where they may not be able to fly or go at this point in their life. My son and I, over the last couple of months, have been reading a book by Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. And he writes a book. He said this is the first of the series. He's got 2 in the series so far. The series is called The Streetball Crew. And the series, this book that we're reading is called Sasquatch in the Paint. And it's the painful story of a boy named Theo Rollins, who's in the 8th grade. And he has now grown 6 inches over the summer. And he comes back and everybody has these great expectations on Theo that he should learn how to shoot a basketball. He's never really shot a basketball before. He's not good at it. Now he's awkward because his body has grown so quickly and so tall. But everybody has this expectation. And as we're reading this book, it's given us the opportunity to talk as father and son about the weight of being in junior high school. He's only in 1st grade. But it's given us an opportunity to start to talk about some things on the front end. There's a benefit to reading.
All right.
But if reading in general is good for our children, if reading in general broadens how we communicate, if reading in general helps us with certain skills and deepens our understanding and takes us where we're not able to physically go, then reading the Word of God specifically feeds our soul. It feeds our understanding. It broadens our scope and our thoughts and our understanding of who God is and how God is operating in our lives when we read the Word of God in a specific sense. When we read the Word of God with a journal, when we read the Word of God with a question and say, God, what is this text saying to me? And God starts to speak and to show and to guide us. We find specific guidance for how we are to live in this world. Reading has general benefits, but reading the Word of God has specific benefits.